And we're back.
Yep.
This is Batcat here after a 1-year hiatus.
Yep, and we're here to go ahead and review Sonic. So I felt it was actually decent. It wasn't terrible, it wasn't great, but it was decent. What'd you think?
I don't know what you were having, but I hated it.
What do you mean you hated it? It looked like you were enjoying it throughout.
Yeah, after I finally got it, but up until then, I did not like it. It was boring just sitting there. It just went on and nothing happened.
I felt the pacing was pretty good. I mean, I kept looking over to you, and it looked like you were enjoying it.
I don't know when you were looking at me, but it must have been after I'd received my cheeseburger and milkshake.
Wait. Cheeseburger and milkshake? Are we even reviewing the same thing? I'm reviewing Sonic the Hedgehog, the movie.
Oh, I thought we were reviewing Sonic the restaurant.
No, we review movies. When have we ever reviewed a restaurant?
I thought this was a new segment!
There's a quarantine in place. We can't even go out to restaurants.
Well, Sonic restaurants seem to have been ready for this thing. Their entire system is based off of self-isolating and takeout only. Pretty much you just drive up and you order your food and they bring it out to you. Essentially, that's what all the restaurants are doing now.
We haven't even been to Sonic in over 2 years, and the last time we went, you just got mozzarella sticks.
No, I also got a cheeseburger and a milkshake. I got the milkshake right away and I had to wait for the mozzarella sticks and the cheeseburger for almost 20 minutes.
Just so you know, this is not sponsored by Sonic, but we are reviewing the movie.
Yeah, we're not sponsored by anyone, by the way.
Yeah, especially not Sonic the restaurant. I think they'll probably hate us and blacklist us. But overall, I thought for a video game movie, it was actually decent. I was pleasantly surprised, especially when I first saw the advertising of what they thought Sonic would look like, and oh my god, it was like a horror movie. And then they redid it and made him actually look like Sonic.
Oh yeah, the first concept design for Sonic was probably something out of children's nightmares.
And adult nightmares too. There's a lot of people who had nightmares on that. They don't even know what that is.
Although I will admit, I did enjoy watching Jim Carrey pretty much just be Jim Carrey. There are points in the movie where I pretty much just think they just played music and then add graphics around whatever Jim Carrey did.
Which is actually what they did. They just told him to just do whatever, and he basically did whatever because it's Jim Carrey. Unfortunately, I don't see him being Dr. Eggman or Robotnik or whatever he's being called. But at the same time, he was the most entertaining character since he had like a huge personality, and he stole a lot of scenes from all the other actors. He was pretty hilarious.
Although I will say, the idea of taking someone from a fantasy world, putting them into the real world has been done so many times.
Yeah, it's like a trope that just needs to die, because I've seen so many movies where they go ahead, like the Smurfs movie where they have like this nice world where the Smurfs live, and they go, oh, let's take a few of them, just plop in the real world. The other is with another movie called Hop, where he basically, well, it wasn't really real, it was like a factory that was look pretty cool, and they just plopped him into some town. And they did the same thing with Sonic. Take him from one world, put him in our world, and have him buddy up with some guy.
I mean, it's been done over and over and over again. And pretty much if you watch them all, they're all the same story.
Yeah, and honestly, I wasn't a huge fan of the guy who he was partnered with. He was just some cardboard cutout of a guy.
I don't remember any real good scenes with him. I think all the best scenes about him involve Sonic.
Yeah, Sonic and all the supporting characters.
Yeah.
Some of the supporting humans were pretty cool, or at least could carry a scene, but the lead guy just wasn't that good.
And there were points in the movie when the CGI was really distracting. I mean, granted, I am glad that they redesigned Sonic to be more of that cartoony version of him versus whatever monster creation of nightmares they had in the beginning. But still, there were other things, not just around Sonic, but around the graphics, everything, robots. The CGI looked rushed at points.
Yeah, and it did. It's definitely it's a kids movie, but at the same time, yeah, some of the CGI was pretty terrible. I do want to make an exception for Sonic because he did look accurate and he was really entertaining.
Yeah. I'll give the credit to Sonic, but it was everything else around that was going on around that was pretty cheesy.
Yeah. Plus, I kind of would have preferred if they also added in like the other Sonic characters in there too instead of just Sonic, because let's face it, even though it's called Sonic the Hedgehog, he has a lot of cool supporting characters from his world that I think this movie needed, rather than just put him with a cardboard cutout of whatever.
Okay, so based on the movie, what would you give the movie for a rating?
I would give it a 6.5. Like I said, not great, but also not terrible either. I was thoroughly entertained throughout.
I'd give it a solid 6.
Okay. So we were based on an agreement here.
Yeah.
And it seems like a lot of people either thought it was decent or good, which is around what it is. And honestly, if there was a sequel, if they actually make a sequel to this, I wouldn't mind seeing it.
Well, considering that with how big the video game universes are, I wouldn't be surprised if we see a sequel. I mean, pretty much every other movie comes out with them. Very rare these days that you see a movie that doesn't have a sequel.
And especially it was actually a pretty good success at the box office.
For as long as it was there.
Yeah. Okay, and this wraps up Backcast review of Sonic the Hedgehog the movie.
Now, since on that note, what would you review Sonic the Restaurant?
Oh, it was terrible. My hamburger was bland. It was kind of lukewarm. French fries were kind of soggy. It was just not that good.
I at least enjoyed my milkshake.
And I can't have milkshakes because I'm lactose intolerant, but if I had a choice between McDonald's milkshake and Sonic's, I would choose McDonald's every time.
Okay, what would you give it on a scale of 1 to 10?
2.
I'd give it a 3. Probably because I can enjoy the milkshake.
Yeah, they at least got my hamburger order right.
And not every place can say that.
Yeah, like most of the fast food places like to add things or take things away.
Okay. And now for all of our viewers and subscribers out there, we wish to apologize for our 1-year hiatus.
Yeah, we've been pretty busy. I know like the quarantine gave us more time, but we've been doing a lot of cleaning, a lot of other stuff. I know.
Making our trash company unhappy with us.
Yeah, especially when they're no longer going to be taking Access stuff.
Probably because everyone's cleaning right now.
Yeah, but now we have more time, so hopefully we can come out with more content.
Yep, and unfortunately, due to the current nature of what's been going on in the world right now with the COVID-19, we are unable to go to movie theaters, and since they're not open right now, so we'll probably be reviewing a lot more older films that have been out for a while, that people have probably seen, and they've been out for a while. So stay tuned.
Yep, and plus there's a lot of good films on streaming, so hopefully we'll be able to get to some of those.
And probably find some hidden treasures that no one's ever seen before.
Or treasures that everyone's seen.
Either or pieces of crap.
There's a lot of that.
Alright. This is Batcat. Stay safe, stay healthy.
And stay indoors.
And social distance. This is not social distancing, by the way.
No, but since we're brothers, it's kind of hard to stay away.